So again, if you're joining us now, please grab a towel as a prop for today's shoulder and heart opening practice. And meet me on your mat. Inhaling through your nose, feeling the belly rise. With a cleansing, open mouth exhale out through your mouth. One more time, all together, uniting our energy. Inhale through your nose. Audible, open mouth exhale. Good, now we're gonna do 30 rounds of breath all together here to oxygenate our body and to really set the foundation of the practice, which is the pranayama, the breath. So the inhale will be through your nose, exhale through the mouth. Together, inhale nose, exhale mouth. Giving this about a 75% capacity through your rib cage, taking up as much space as you can. Inhale nose, exhale mouth. 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 Feeling the rise and fall of the belly, the lungs, as you take cleansing, open mouth exhales. We're about halfway there with the breath. Maybe picking up the speed, picking up the expansiveness of the breath. Inhale nose, exhale mouth. Inhale nose, exhale mouth. If you're practicing with someone next to you, motivate and support them to breathe. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last 3, make it your deepest, most expansive breaths. Rib cage expands wide, belly puffs up. Last one, inhale and exhale. Beautiful job, you guys. Gently bringing your palms to the outside of your knees, guiding them back together to touch. Sorry about that. And then pulling both knees into your chest, rocking side to side to release.
You want to go there? Let's switch.
And I just want to mention one more time, if everyone can just make sure that they're muted so that there's no background noise, that would be appreciated. Good, so from here, come back to center, draw the right knee in towards your chest, straightening the left leg forward. Good. Flexing the left toes back, finding a nice lengthening from the left hip socket all the way down towards the ankle. And then coming back to the breath, deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more deep breath in. Twisting on your exhale, gently guiding your right knee across your body with your left hand as you extend the left arm out to a T. Sorry, right arm out to a T. Good, picking up your head, drawing your gaze to the right. Puffing up the belly. Inhale. Cleansing, open mouth exhale. Good, noticing where you're feeling this in the body. With every exhale, also challenging yourself to twist a little bit deeper. Coming into the nice rhythm of your breath, allowing this practice to be a moving meditation. Taking one more deep belly breath in. Exhale as you slowly come back to center. Using your core, right knee stays into your chest, left knee comes in to meet it. Both knees draw in as you rock side to side, or open and close the knees like egg beaters. Attila will show you what that looks like if you don't know. So he's our model here today for us. And then gently bringing the knees back together to touch. Left knee draws in towards your chest as you straighten the right leg forward. Good. And if this feels like it's pinching the hip flexor, you can bring the knee out a little bit wider towards the left armpit. So always modifying, listening to your body and the feedback that it gives you. Taking 3 nice deep breaths here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale through the nose. Exhale through your mouth. Last deep breath in. Twisting on your exhale, gently guiding the left knee across your body with the right hand as you extend the left arm out to a T. Picking up your head, drawing your gaze to the left. And if your left shoulder is hovering from the mat, with every exhale, challenge yourself to just twist it a little bit deeper, melting it open. Good, connecting with the breath, deep belly breath in, cleansing, open mouth exhale. Again, deep belly breath in, deep belly breath out. Last one. Finding your limit as you twist. And then slowly making your way back to center. Left knee draws in, right knee comes up to meet it. Good, rocking side to side, opening and closing the knees. Listening to what feels good to release in your body. Taking a nice deep breath in. On your exhale, rolling onto your right side, coming into a fetal position. Taking a moment here in the position of rebirth. Asking yourself, what is your why? What brought you to your mat today? Taking this time here to set your intention for your practice. And then when you're ready, gently pressing into your left palm, coming up into a seated cross-legged position. Palms come to the knees. We'll take a few rounds of what would look like a cat-cow on your hands and knees, but we're sitting in cross-legged. So connecting to the knees, inhale as you lift the chest, draw the shoulder heads back, chin away from your chest. And on your exhale, straighten the arms, keep them on the knees, use the knees to press the shoulders away as you round the spine. Good, again, inhale, drop the belly, widen the shoulder heads back, gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, chin to chest, round the spine, navel draws in. Good, 3 more like that on your own. Connecting to the breath. Last one. Shine your heart open. And exhale as you round. And then come into a neutral spine. We'll come into Sufi rolls to continue warming up the spine. Inhale, chest towards the right knee, melting and hinging forward towards the left knee as you draw it back. So nice deep circles. Let's do this with the eyes closed, really connecting to the breath, connecting to the Kundalini energy, which starts from the root chakra, making its way circular all the way up into the crown. Inhale as you lean back, exhale as you bring it forward. Good, now switching the direction of those circles, noticing the side body. We're still waking up the body here. Keeping the sits bones grounded and rooted into the mat. Maybe picking up the speed here a little bit. Beautiful, one more, nice deep round. Linda, this looks great. And then make your way back into a neutral position. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. And then exhale, bring the right hand towards your left ear. Drawing the right ear towards the right shoulder. And then extending the left arm out, flexing the palm back. So finding where it feels good, maybe closer down towards the mat or higher up so that you can feel the stretch all the way from your ear, down your neck, the bicep, and towards the wrist. Towards the fingers. Taking about 3 deep breaths, being gentle with the palm that's drawing the ear towards the shoulder. Trying not to curve into the spine, so imagine your body is in between 2 panes of glass. Core is engaged here, so you don't want to hunch too much forward or too much back. Beautiful, Liz. One more deep breath in here. Exhale as you slowly release. Arms come down by your side, taking a few head circles. So chin comes to chest, right ear, right shoulder, head comes back, left ear, left shoulder. So in these circles, you want the head to do the work. You don't want to shrug the shoulders up towards the ears. Now let's switch the direction of those circles. Shannon, that looks great. Nice and exaggerated. Beautiful. Now we'll come into the other side. Head back to neutral, reaching the left arm up towards the sky. Left palm comes towards the right ear, drawing the left shoulder towards the left ear. Arm can be down your side or beginning to reach it slightly at a 45-degree angle and flex the palm back. So one side may feel a little different here. Good, Denise, if you flip your palm down towards the ground, so the left hand was right, yeah, perfect, and then flex the arm back. Beautiful. 3 deep breaths here. Maybe you crawl the fingertips down a little bit close to the mat. Just finding whatever variation feels good for you. Beautiful. Yeah, draw that shoulder head back, Anne. I see that. That looks great. One more inhale. And then exhale, come back to center. This time our release will be shoulder rolls. Inhale, shoulders forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Beautiful. Nice and exaggerated, connecting to the breath. As you switch the direction of the shoulder circles, so inhale back and up, shrugging them up, and then exhale forward and down. Beautiful, Julie. One more circle. And then slowly bring your palms out in front of you, making your way into tabletop position, hands and knees. Spreading the fingertips wide, stacking the knee over the hip, wrist over the shoulders. So let's take cat-cow with the fingertips back. So rotate the right hand clockwise, so the fingertips are towards you, and the left fingertips counterclockwise. And then bring the arms a little bit wider than you normally would in a cat-cow, just so that there's space when we move, so that the elbows don't draw in towards one another. Beautiful. So inhale, drop your belly, gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, chin to chest, round the spine. Let's pick up the breath here. Inhale, drop the belly. Notice if you shift the weight back into the fingertips, how much of a forearm and wrist stretch you feel here. So really great if you've been typing on the computer a lot, or if you have some carpal tunnel. Good, about 3 more breaths here. That looks great, Nicole. One more round. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze up. Exhale, chin to chest. Now slowly rotating the fingertips forward one at a time, and then you'll come onto the back sides of the hands, so counter stretch like this. And then again, you can hold here in tabletop, or maybe come into cat-cow. So listening to your body here. Yeah, really exaggerating the undulation of the spine, one vertebrae at a time. One more deep breath in. And then slowly on your exhale, come back into our normal tabletop position. Beautiful. Let's come into a quick child's pose, giving the wrist a little bit of a stretch. Crawling the fingertips forward. Knees are wider than your hips, so really allowing the hips to sink back towards the heels. Making this an active stretch through the biceps, so come onto the fingertips, lifting the wrist just an inch off of the mat. So imagine there's little cupcakes underneath your palms. You're trying not to touch the frosting. Good. And then slowly crawling both fingertips towards the right edge corner of your mat. Left hand comes on top of the right. And then come onto those cupcake fingertips on the left. That really activates the left side of your body. Beautiful. And then slowly coming back to center, crawling both fingertips towards the left edge corner of your mat. Your hips sink over towards the right, cupcaking the right fingertips. So really actively stretching the right side body. Beautiful, Jen. One more inhale. Exhale as you slowly bring the hands back to the center of your mat, pressing into your palms, shifting your weight forward. We meet in a tabletop position. And we'll begin to fire up the core, building a little bit of heat in the body here. So reaching the right arm forward, bicep by the ear. Imagine shaking my hand in front of you. And then slowly beginning to send the left leg back, core nice and tight. Good, flexing the left toes back, squeezing the left glute, pressing into the left palm, so try not to dump into your left shoulder. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, right elbow draws to the center line of your body, tapping the left knee. Again, inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, cat-like in the spine. Tap right elbow, left knee. 3 more. Fire up the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. exhale. One more, inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach and hold, 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 hold. Bend the left knee, bring your right hand behind you and connect to the left ankle. So again, we want to focus on peeling the right shoulder open, grounding down into the left palm. So you want to make sure your left wrist is stacked under the shoulder. Maybe you bring the arm back a little bit. Good. Keep kicking the heel away from your glute. Notice how that draws the shoulder back. Just one more breath here. We've been in it for a while. Kick up, find your limit, find your edge. Beautiful, Celine. And then exhale as you release. Good. Knees wider than the hips. Let's draw some circles to release here. So right hip comes back towards the right heel. And then the left heel drawing circles, nice organic movement to release. Really exaggerating the circles, shifting the weight forward into the wrist and then back into the heels. Maybe you shake your head out yes and no as you do this. Really nice, Anne. And then slowly, let's make our way back into tabletop position. From here, knees hip width distance apart again as you reach the left arm forward. Bicep comes by the ear. Engage the core. Imagine a hot cup of coffee on your lower back. You don't want it to spill. With control, picking up the right knee, sending the right leg back, flexing the foot, squeezing the right glute. Press into the right palm, lift out of the right shoulder head. Take an inhale here. With control, tap left elbow, right knee at the center line of your body. Again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tap. With control. Breath comes first, pose comes second. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale, reach and hold. Maybe you bring the right hand back a little bit, making sure the wrist is stacked under the shoulder. And then bend the right knee, reach back, grab onto your ankle. And then begin to kick the right heel away from the glute. Gaze can be down to the left or over and around the left shoulder behind you. So remember, this is a shoulder opening class. We're warming up and opening the shoulder heads back, widening the collarbones. Kick up one more inch, find your limit. Exhale as you slowly release, shaking that out however that feels good to you. Shake, 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 shake. Nice, you guys. Good. From our tabletop position, let's come into a bit of a twist and a bind. So from tabletop, bring the right arm out to a T, and then swing the right arm up towards the sky. Gaze up at your fingertips. Take a nice deep breath in here. On your exhale, thread the needle, hover and hold. Use the core. Two more like that. Inhale, reach the right arm high. Exhale, twist, rinse the spine. Last one, inhale, reach it up, twist, take your limit, take your edge here. And then exhale, thread the arm, right shoulder, right ear comes down, landing it. Left hand can stay exactly where it is. That's option one. Option two is to crawl the left fingertips forward. Option three is to bring the left hand behind your lower back, connecting to the right inner hip crease. And if you're in this half bind, use the fingertip to hip connection to open the shoulder up towards the sky. Beautiful. 3 deep breaths here. Connecting to the breath, making it nice and expansive. 1 more deep breath in. Exhale, open the shoulder. And then slowly release, planting the left palm underneath the left shoulder as you use your core. Straighten the left arm. Right arm comes up to the sky. Same arm. Counter stretch. Lift, lengthen. And then slowly bring the hands down. Walk your hands forward. Untuck your toes, hips high, downward facing dog. So let's shake that out before we go into the other side. So our first down dog here. Let's talk a little bit about alignment. So feet are hip width distance apart. You want to bend the knees slightly and then straighten the legs, melting the heels down towards the mat. The hips are trying to press up towards the sky. You're spreading the fingertips wide. Maybe if you're double jointed in the elbows as I am, I need to bend the elbows outward slightly and then wrapping the triceps inwards. So Julie, you may be a little double jointed in the elbows, I see. So bending the elbows out and then wrapping the eye of the elbow towards one another. 3 deep breaths here. Maybe you pedal it out right and left, beginning to wake up the hamstrings. And then slowly make your way down onto your knees. We'll come into that shoulder twist on the other side. So come back to your tabletop position. Left arm will come out to a T. And then twisting it up towards the sky, reaching the arm high, gazing up at the fingertips, keeping the hips squared. On your exhale, thread the arm, hover the shoulder a few inches from the mat. Again, inhale, reach the arms high, lift up, lengthen, gaze up at the fingertips. And on your exhale, thread it through, hover and hold. Last one, deepest breath. Inhale, reach up, gaze up at the fingertips. Exhale, thread, left shoulder, left ear meets the mat. Option 1, keep the right hand exactly where it is. You can press into the palm to really assist you deeper into the spine. Option 2 is crawling the right fingertips forward. Option 3 is bringing the right hand behind your lower back, connecting to the inner left hip crease. Nice deep breaths here. With every exhale, challenge yourself to peel and open the right shoulder a little bit wider. One more inhale. And slowly release on your exhale. Right hand plants underneath the shoulder, lifting the chest to unthread your left arm, reaching the left arm out to a T, and then gaze up at the sky. Counter stretch here. And then slowly bringing it back down, walking your hands forward, untucking the toes, hovering the knees 3 inches from the mat as you hold here. Spread the fingertips wide. We're firing up the core. Taking a nice deep inhale, pressing the palms into the mat, bringing a little bit of a curve in the spine, chin to chest. Last deep breath in. Straightening the legs, downward facing dog on your exhale. Beautiful hold there, you guys. Slowly pedaling it out right and left. Good. Take an inhale as you look to the top of your mat. Exhale as you take small steps forward, feet meet the top, hip width distance apart. Good. So this is where we grab onto our towel, bringing the towel behind you. So we're finding a shoulder expansion here. So the wrists are wider than the shoulders. You're gonna come to a standing first. Good, bring the towel behind you. Straightening the arms, drawing your gaze up towards the sky, creating space in the heart and the chest. And on your exhale, melt your chest forward, palms come away from the lower back, shoulder expansion, creating a little bit of tension on the towel. So see if you can bring the palms energetically apart from each other. So it's like you're trying to rip the towel in half. 3 deep breaths here. Good, Denise, can you lift the towel off of your lower back a little bit? Yes, that just allows you to go deeper. So towel off of the lower back, shoulders shrug away from the ears. One more nice deep breath in here. Exhale as you use the core, slightly micro bend the knees to come back up to a standing. Allow the blood to rush back down. Take a moment here. Drop the towel off to the side. Shake out the arms. Shake, 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 shake. Good. We're going to move into a few rounds of sun salutation now to really get the body warm. So let's step to the top of your mat, towel off to the side. Good. Sun salutations. So big toes together to touch. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Palms together, gaze up. Pressing your hips forward, bending the elbows and shining your heart open. Inhale, straighten the arms, open arm twist. Right arm comes down and back behind you. Left hand comes forward. So arms out to a T, but the hips stay squared. So naturally, the right hip will want to pull back. See if you can pull it forward so the hip points are in alignment. Inhale, swoop the right arm down and back up towards the sky. Biceps reach up. Reset the spine with a back bend. Second round here. Press the hips forward. Engage the core so you don't dump in the lower back. Inhale, straighten the arms, biceps by the ears. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Left arm comes down and around. Wrist, elbow, and shoulders in alignment. Hips stay nice and squared. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly bring the left arm down, reaching it back up towards the sky. And then interlacing the fingers behind your lower back. Shoulder expansion without the towel this time. Pressing the palms together, bringing the palms into a tight ball. As you lift the chest, gaze up towards the sky. And on your exhale, melt the chest forward, palms away from the lower back. Second round of shoulder expansion here. Shaking the head out, yes and no. Noticing the weight distribution in the feet here. Maybe shift the weight forward into the toes, back into the heels. So for our first round of sun salutation, we'll take it nice and slow, breaking it down, and then the second and third round, we'll move a little bit quicker, breath to movement. Now let's release the palms down to the mat. Step your feet back. Come into a high plank pose. Shoulders stacked over the wrist, knees hip width distance apart as you drop down onto your knees. Bending the elbows, lowering all the way down to the belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Press into the palms, big toes together to touch as you lift the chest. Good. If this is too tight in your lower back for the first round, you can keep the elbows bent, just pressing up until it feels comfortable in the back. Gazing over the right shoulder. Good, Carrie. Keep dropping the shoulders away from the ears and widen the collarbones. Beautiful. Inhale back to center. Exhale over the left shoulder. Inhale back to center. Lower all the way back down onto your belly. Press into your palms. Lift your chest. Child's pose. Just one breath here. Hips back towards the heels. Taking a nice deep inhale. And open mouth exhale. Press into the palms, shift your weight forward, untuck your toes, downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Pedal it out right and left. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale up to the top of your mat. Exhale, step your feet forward. Big toes together to touch. Inhale, halfway lift, palms come to your shins, crown of your head forward, dropping the shoulders away from the ears, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, reach the arms up towards the sky, palms together to touch, and in towards your heart center, Samastitihi, connecting to the heart here. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, back bend, shine the heart open, press the hips forward, engage your core. Inhale, straighten the arms, reach up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. So we move breath to movement now. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, back bend, take it a little bit deeper. Inhale, center, reach. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Inhale, center, reach up, gaze up. Interlace the fingers behind your lower back, lifting the chest, creating space in the chest, the pecs and the collarbones widening. On your exhale, melt the chest forward. Option to keep a micro bend in your knees here if it's too much for the lower back. Shaking your head out, yes and no. Releasing the hands down. Inhale, halfway lift. Palms come to your shins. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms, step your feet back, high plank pose. Option to come down to your knees again and do that same chaturanga. Or if you're in a high plank, you can hinge forward, come into high to medium plank. Bending the elbows and then untucking the toes. On your inhale, upward facing dog, you straighten the arms, the thighs lift off of the mat. And on your exhale, you use the core to press your hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. So taking whatever variation of chaturanga that feels good in your body. Let's breathe here all together. Inhale through your nose. Cleansing, open mouth exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. One more round. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, walk or jump your feet forward. Big toes together to touch. Good, Anisha. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Reach the arms up towards the sky, palms together to touch, and in towards your heart center, Samastitihi. Breath to movement. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, back bend, shine your heart open. Inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, back bend. Beautiful, Shannon. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, interlace the fingers behind your lower back. Inhale, straighten the arms, gaze up, palms together to touch. Exhale, melt the chest forward, micro bend in the knees if you need to protect the lower back here. Release the hands down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, walk or jump your feet back into a high plank. Option to come down to your knees, chaturanga of choice. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths, sticking out your tongue on your exhale, releasing any heat that may be starting to build in the body. Good, 1 more inhale. Exhale as you bring your feet wider than your hips, walking your hands back, and then bending your knees, coming into a malasana squat. So a few options here with the hips down towards the ground, elbows to the inside of your knees, and then palms together to touch, pressing the palms together so much so that the knees open up the hips wide. Good, so option to stay here or coming into a bind with your towel. So right hand will crawl out, right thigh stays connected inside of the knee as you bend the arm back, left hand comes behind you as you grab onto the towel. So I'll show you what it looks like from behind. So from here, bring it back, connecting. So imagine I'm in a squat pose. So right hand stays inside of the thigh, wrapping it behind. Yeah, if you guys want to keep your cameras on and have any questions. So Anisha, you're going to be in a squat pose. You'll be in the malasana. Yeah, Julie, elbow stays to the inside and then bring the right hand behind you so the towel will come. So I'll show you guys here. I think it'll be easier.
Why would we do
Yeah,
this?
do we see it? Option to also stay center where you're in that malasana squat, elbows to the inside of the thighs. Good, nice Carrie. Nice, Jen. Beautiful. And then coming out of it if you're in that half bind and switching. So this time the left fingertips crawl out, but staying connected on the inside of the knee. Then you'll bring the hand behind you with the towel. This is what it looks like from behind. Yeah. So this is a very challenging pose. Very, very challenging. See if you can stay with the breath. Great, Liz. Holding and breathing. And then if you're in that half bind, see if you can peel the shoulder open. Last deep breath in here. Exhale as you slowly release the half bind, planting the palms to the center of your mat, straightening the legs and shake it out. We were in that squat for a while. Shake, 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 shake. You can shake out the arms, shake out the legs. Good. Shake, 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 shake. Big toes together to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. We'll meet at the top of the mat here. So we're gonna move through our sun bee flow now.
Okay, Rony?
Yes? If you have any questions, you can put them in the chat box. I didn't hear who that was, sorry. Okay, so let's meet at the top of your mat. Big toes together to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees, Utkatasana chair pose. Weight is in the heels. Squeezing the thighs and knees together to touch. Reaching the fingertips high, biceps by the ears. Good, shift the weight back into your heels a little bit more. Gaze down at your toes and wiggle them out. Core nice and tight. One more inhale. Exhale, forward fold, release, straighten the legs, shake it out. Shake, 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 shake. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palm, step your right foot back and drop down onto your back knee. So the left knee is stacked over the ankle, 90 degrees. As you reach the arms up towards the sky, use the core and lunge deeply into the left knee, so much so that you're opening up the right side quad and psoas. If you have blocks here and want to bring one block to each side of the hand for support, and you can really lunge forward into it. Good, holding here for a few breaths, making sure that navel is connected in towards the spine, so you're not dumping in the lower back. Jen, this angle of your camera is so much better. I can see you now fully. Good, one more deep breath in here. Exhale as you plant the palms, frame the front foot, pick up the back knee and slide it back just a ½ inch. So you're on the soft tissue part of the knee, not on the actual knee bone cap. Now begin to bend the right knee, bring the heel towards the glute, and then reach back and grab on with your right palm. So connecting fingertips to ankle. This is where you can maybe grab the towel. Let me just show. Grab onto the towel. Yeah. So if you need a little bit more assistance, you can use the towel to draw the heel in towards your glute. So we're not only lunging into the left knee, we're also getting a quad stretch here on the right. And then use that palm to ankle connection to open the right shoulder as you gaze over the right shoulder and back. Yes. 3 deep breaths here. And if you need a little extra padding under that knee, you can fold the mat or put something under there for support. Just one more breath here. Exhale as you gently release the back foot, place it down, and then lift the right knee off of the mat. Right hand comes to the inside of the left foot. And then we're gonna do arm circles with the left arm here. So you may have to bring, switching arms, you may have to bring the back foot in a little bit. So you're in a low lunging position and then arm circles nice and deep with that left one. Yeah. So always an option to keep the back knee down or straighten it, taking whatever variation feels well for you, but really exaggerating those arm circles and then switching the direction of the arm circles. Beautiful. One more inhale. Exhale as you plant the palm down, step the left foot back, taking your chaturanga of choice. And then we'll meet in a downward facing dog. Beautiful. 3 deep breaths here. Reset. Inhale through your nose. Cleansing, open mouth exhale. Inhale as you look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step your feet forward, big toes together to touch. Good, Anusha. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step your left foot back this time. Drop down onto your back knee, making sure the right ankle is stacked over the right knee, and then inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky, lunging deeply into the front knee. If you need a little bit more support, hands can come onto the right quad as you press and hinge forward. Good. Navel draws in and up, biceps reach up by the ears, really activating through the fingertips. Nice, Linda. 3 more deep breaths, staying connected to the breath here. One more inhale. Exhale, plant the palms, pick up the back knee, slide it back a ½ inch so you're on the soft tissue, and then slowly begin to bend the left heel in towards the glute, and your left arm will reach back and connect to the ankle. Maybe your right hand comes onto the right thigh. Yeah, and then always that towel is there to support you. So feeling a nice quad stretch. And then you want to make sure that the ankle is not passing the knee here. So you want the ankle to draw back a little bit so you're able to really lunge. So Julie, see if you can draw the ankle back a little bit more. That'll help press you forward. Yes. Thumbs up. Does that feel okay? Yeah, awesome. Okay, good. Now beginning to lift the head, gaze over your left shoulder. See if you can draw the left shoulder head back. Core stays nice and tight. That's your foundation here. One more inhale. Exhale, release here. Left hand plants to the inside of your right foot. Right arm twists open to the sky. Option to stay down onto the knee or lift it, straightening the back leg, and then arm circles here with the right arm. Nice and deep, moving into the rotator cuff with the breath. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, down and forward. Good. Switching the direction of those circles. Beautiful. And then gently landing the palm down, stepping your right foot back, chaturanga, child's pose, or going straight into your down dog. So just depending how you're feeling. And then we'll take 3 deep breaths to reset here. You guys are doing awesome. Deep breath in, cleansing breath out. Inhale, exhale. Good, toe heel, the big toes together in your down dog. So feet together to touch. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, shift your weight forward, knee to nose, round your spine like cat. Inhale, right leg high, 2 more times like that. Exhale, knee to nose, use the core. Last one, inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, hold here for a second. Use your core to press and land the right foot in between the hands. Good, nice and gently reach the arms high, crescent lunge. Bend and hover the left knee 1 inch from the mat. Press your pubic bones forward. So tuck the pelvis, now straighten the back leg, but keep lunged into the front knee. Good, holding here for 3 breaths. So a little more challenging when we hold the poses. Last inhale. Open up warrior two on your exhale. Front heel to back arch are in one line. Good. Maybe take small pulses into that right knee. The outer knife edge corner of the left foot is suctioned to the mat. Good. Now try and scissor kick energetically the right heel back and the front arch of the foot forward. So it's like you're trying to tear the mat together. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Right hand comes to the inside of the right foot, or the right forearm can land on the right quad. Good. Staying here for a few breaths. Maybe you come into a half bind where your left hand comes behind you, connecting to the inner right hip crease. Or if full bind is in your practice, maybe with a towel, you can hold this. We're here for 3 breaths. This is our peak posture, you guys. So if you're in a half or a full bind, see if you can use your core to lengthen the spine and peel the left shoulder open. Good, you got it, Anusha. Just one more breath. Use your core to come back to warrior two, release the half bind, and then reverse your warrior. Left palm slides down the back leg, right bicep reaches by the ear, bending into the front knee to create space in the right side body. Good. Bending into the right knee and opening the knee out towards the pinky side of the foot so there's room for the hip to really sit deep. One more inhale. Exhale as you windmill your hands down. Step the right foot back. Vashisthasana side plank. Left palm to the center of your mat, twisting right arm up to the sky. Option to come down onto the left knee or the left forearm. Beautiful. Using the core to press the right hip up towards the sky. Taking whatever variation feels right here. Maybe you hover the right foot or bring it into tree pose. Just listening to your body. And then slowly bringing the right hand back down. Chaturanga, child's pose, or right into downward facing dog. Really nice job, you guys. And we reset here by taking 3 deep breaths. Reconnecting to the breath, noticing the heart rate. It may be a little elevated after that sequence. Taking an inhale through your nose. Cleansing, open mouth exhale. Good, we're gonna go into the other side and then begin to cool it down. So we're almost there, home stretch. Big toes together to touch in a downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Shift your weight forward, round the spine. Again, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Really try and connect the knee up, up, up. Use the core. Good. Last one. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold. The core allows you to step the left foot all the way forward between the hands. Using the arms to reach them up towards the sky. Crescent lunge. Good. Take a few nice deep breaths here. Bending into the right knee this time. Hovering the knee. And then tucking the pelvis forward. Maybe you stay here, maybe you straighten the back leg. So you'll notice that lengthening in the psoas muscle as you bend and hover. You're almost here, sink a little bit lower. As you open up into a warrior two stance, front heel to back arch are in one line. Beautiful. Bend into the left knee and then open the left knee out towards the pinky side of the foot. So the foot stays where it is, it's just the knee that's opening wide. And then ground down into the outer knife edge corner of the right foot, energetically drawing the left heel back, right arch forward. Notice how that engages the inner thighs. Sink 1 inch deeper. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, extended side angle, taking your variation of choice. If your left hand is reaching down towards the ground, see if you can put little to no weight in it. Option to find the half bind with the right hand behind your lower back, connecting to the hip crease, or the full bind where your left hand comes in between the leg and then connecting maybe with a towel, maybe the fingertips touch. And then still in this pose, you want to draw the knee out so that you can really sink deep into the hips. Nice, babe. That's great. 3 deep breaths here. With every exhale, open the shoulder. Really nice, Shannon. Look at that bind, Jen. So impressed. 1 more inhale all together. Half binds release, and on your exhale, come back to a warrior 2. Good, almost there, legs on fire, I know. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Right palm slides down the back leg. Left bicep reaches back. Keep sinking into the left knee. Good. 1 more inhale. So strong, Denise. Exhale, windmill the hands down. Step the foot back, Vashisthasana, side plank. Last challenging pose, right hand to the center of your mat, left arm to the sky. Option to come down to your knee, pressing the hips up towards the sky. Maybe you hover the left leg off of the right. Holding and breathing. Good, Celine. 1 more inhale, press the hips up, 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 up. And then exhale, left hand comes down with control. Child's pose all together here, you guys. Beautiful practice. We're gonna cool it down, so just catch your breath here. Acknowledge yourself. Take a moment to just connect to your breath. Noticing if any emotions or thoughts came to your mind. Staying compassionate with yourself. And recommitting to your breath here. Let's inhale all together. Taking a cleansing, open mouth exhale. 1 more deep breath in, rib cage expands wide, filling through the kidneys. Taking a detoxing, open mouth exhale. Now pressing into your palms, lowering all the way down onto your belly. So we're gonna come into a nice juicy stretch. Cactusing the arms here. Right ear comes down to the mat as you slide the left knee towards the left armpit. Good. Good. From here, press into your left palm, bring it near your left shoulder, and thread your right arm through. So underneath the armpit. And then twisting the left arm up towards the sky. Head comes down as you allow gravity to peel the left shoulder open. Option to keep the left knee down on the mat Or if you feel like you need more of a shoulder opening stretch, you can allow that knee to come off of the mat just slightly. Yeah. And then notice if you draw your gaze up towards the sky, how that drops the shoulder back even more. Beautiful. Rinsing the spine here, detoxing, connecting to your breath. Inhale all together. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, deep breath in, deep breath out. Slowly make your way back to your belly, bringing the left palm underneath the shoulder, unthreading the right arm. Opposite cheek comes to the mat, sliding the left leg back, and then switching legs, drawing right knee towards the right armpit. Keeping the cactus in the arms. And then bringing the right palm underneath the right shoulder. Use it to lift your chest. Thread the left arm through. And then bring the head down as you begin to twist the right arm open to the sky. And with every exhale, see if you can twist and rinse. Beautiful, Mike. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Cleansing, open mouth exhale. Really nice, Chris and Haley. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Really nice, Rash. Slowly come back to your belly, planting the right palm, using your core to unthread the left. Good. Right cheek comes down to the mat, sliding the right leg back, bending both knees, windshield wipering them side to side to release. Beautiful. Nice release of the lower back here. And then gently straightening the legs back, rolling onto your back. Setting yourself up for a bridge pose. So bending the knees, bringing the palms down by your side so the fingertips graze the heels. Knees are hip width distance apart as you take an inhale here. Exhale as you press your hips up towards the sky. Shimming your shoulders away from your ears. Maybe you interlace the fingers behind your lower back. And you have to really shimmy off of the shoulder heads. Good. Ground down into your heels. Press the pubic bones up towards the sky, squeezing the glutes. One more nice deep breath in. Half bind, slowly release, lowering one vertebrae at a time. Drawing your knees in towards your chest to counter stretch. Opening and closing the knees. And then we'll come into a happy baby. Elbows to the inside of your knees, grabbing outside soles of your feet. Flexing the feet up towards the sky. Good. Option to stay here or gently rock from side to side, keeping the lower back rooted into the mat. You can do that by drawing the navel in towards your spine. Really nice, Mike. Gently rock side to side. One more deep breath in here. Cleansing, open mouth exhale as you release the feet. Straightening the legs all the way forward. Shaking out the legs. Shake, 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 shake. And then option to take the last posture of your choice. So anything you feel you may need in your body before coming into final Shavasana. Maybe another twist. Good. Maybe legs straight up. It's whatever it is, just listen to what it is that you may need. Nice, Carrie. Try again, Rash. That was good. Keep your core a little bit more engaged. You got it. Support your head. Good. One leg at a time. So try not to swing the legs high. Use your core to lift it up. Yes. Good. Rash. Okay. Let's slowly make our way into a tight, tight ball. So bring your forehead up to meet your knees, squeezing every muscle in your body, and then releasing into a final Shavasana, letting everything go here, relaxing every muscle in your body, allowing your body to receive all the benefits of your yoga practice today. So I have a little story to share with you guys as you're in final Shavasana. It was shared with me by a student of mine in Costa Rica. So when he was 40, the renowned Bohemian novelist and short story writer Franz Kafka, who never married and had no children, was strolling through a park in Berlin when he chanced upon a young girl crying her eyes out because she had lost her favorite doll. She and Kafka looked for the doll without success, and he told her to meet him there the next day and they would look again. The next day, when they still had not found the doll, Kafka gave the girl a letter, quote unquote, written by the doll that said, "Please do not cry. I have gone on a trip to see the world. I'm going to write to you about my adventures." Thus began a story that continued to the end of Kafka's life. When they would meet, Kafka read aloud his carefully composed letters of adventures and conversations about the beloved doll, which the girl found enchanting. Finally, Kafka read her a letter of the story that brought the doll back to Berlin, and he then gave her a doll he had purchased. She said, "This does not look like my doll at all." Kafka handed her another letter and explained, "My trips, they have changed me." The girl hugged the new doll and took it home with her. A year later, Kafka died, and many years later, the now grown-up girl found a letter tucked into an unnoticed crevice in the doll. The letter, signed by Kafka, said, "Everything you love is very likely to be lost, but in the end, love will return in a new and different way." Taking a nice deep breath in through your nose with a cleansing open mouth exhale. Again, deep breath in, deep breath out. Slowly re-inviting your intention that you set at the beginning of practice back into your awareness. As you take a moment, just observing, noticing how you're feeling. Flooding your thoughts, flooding your mind with 3 things you're most grateful for in this very exact moment. Gently beginning to deepen your breath. Coming back to your body by wiggling your fingers and your toes. Imagining drawing in a white light in through the crown of your head, washing over you, cleansing you of anything you wish to not take forward into the rest of your day. And taking a nice deep inhalation as you reach your arms above your head, taking a nice lengthening stretch, pointing and flexing your toes as you scan your body from the fingertips all the way down to your feet. And when you're ready to move forward, you can bend both knees, roll onto your right side, coming into a fetal position, using your bicep as a pillow for your head. And then slowly pressing into your palm, coming into a nice, comfortable seated position, keeping your eyes closed. Sitting up nice and tall, relaxing your shoulders, and bringing your palms together to touch and in towards your third eye center. May you always have the intuition to see what you need to see. Bring your hands to your lips. May you always speak the truth and hear the truth. Bring your hands to your heart center. May you always be able to give love and receive love. Bowing forward to seal in your practice with so much compassion and gratitude. Namaste. Beautiful practice, you guys.